Yeah, I found it. He's in his office. He snuck by me somehow.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
You're waiting for Sir Justin. There's no phone number I want to find. I know you are.
Hi, this is Matthew Keys. Is this Mr. Nayari?
Yes, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Just to let you know I'm recording this. I'm a First Amendment honor. I'm just keeping documentation of everything that happens throughout this.
Got you, no problem. My assistant let me know about that.
So what's going on with my phone? They haven't pressed charges yet, as I know of as of yet.
Yes, sir, that's correct. Did you get my email that I sent you, I think, a week or so ago?
Yes, I did get the email. I was hoping to just speak to you in person, just so I could, verify that the evidence on there is my evidence. There's no evidence on that camera that justifies me being arrested at all. It actually is just the opposite. It shows that I was being assaulted and battered at that time, and I was being backed away from my position. And I did do all that stuff. I balled up my fist. I had a camera up, and the guy was in my face, chest bumping me away from the bar. I finally chest bumped him back when I was in the middle of the street, and had my fist balled up and told him, either you swing or get out of my face,
Okay. So, as far as an update on the phone goes, I reached out to the officer involved this afternoon. He wasn't on shift, I guess, at this point in time, so he's going to call me back. They did confirm the phone is in the Clearwater Police Department property lockers, and it is currently marked as evidence. So what I was trying to do was call him, see if we can come to an agreement. Look, man, let's just get Mr. Nayari his phone back and see if he'll return it. If he won't return it, that's when we need to file a motion with the court to see if we can force him to return it, basically.
Now, I know you're a busy man, and these are all things that I can do myself, but with an attorney on hand, I can't do it because everything has to go through you. If I just write the motions, can you send them in for me?
Yeah, we can go ahead and send in the motions, but it might be easier to just get the officer to hand it over first before we go.
Yeah, I tried that. I went to internal affairs, everything went up there, and they keep on telling me I got to go talk to the state attorney and put in a motion for it.
Oh, so they're refusing flat out. Okay, got it.
No, they're saying that it's up to the state attorney. It has nothing to do with them. They're lying. And then I tried to appeal in form of pauperous on another charge, and they wouldn't let me do that. There's just corruption all the way from the top down. They don't want me here. They're trying to put me in jail. They're trying to do anything they can against me and do whatever they can against me, and they are. They have FWC after us. They have the Clearwater Police after us. They have the Coast Guard after us. And this has been going on with my buddy for a couple years that has an Airbnb business that rents out houseboats out here. And I've been messed with for over a year and a half now. They dislocated my arm. The police did a year and a half ago over a simple traffic stop, no violence. And I got a dislocated arm. I need surgery on it. And I just had enough. So the past month and a half, I did this First Amendment audit thing. I told the chief of police this is going to be my option, and this is what I'm going to do if you don't fire that officer. And then with the bar that I'm protesting, the bouncer broke 3 of my ribs, a herniated stomach, and a busted elbow, and the police did nothing about that. I've been calling the police for assault charges. They won't even show up at the scene anymore now.
There's all over this.
Got it. Okay. So the police are going to give us the runaround, and I just need to go straight to the judge and state attorney's office. Got it.
All over this shit everywhere.
So let me see.
Next thing you cook, you gotta.
Taking some notes down while we talk.
Minor grease everywhere. Thank you, though.
So I'll call the state attorney's office, see if they're planning on filing on this. And even if they're not, see if they would have any objection to us moving to get the phone back. I doubt they would. But that's something that we can get on file by the end of this week and hopefully have set in the next week or so here.
Okay. That's a whole month of service that I paid for. that I'm not going to get back. Do you have any suggestions of getting it back any quicker?
I was hoping that calling the Clearwater Police Department directly would be the fastest way to get it, but apparently based off of the small amount of research I've done and what you've done, that's not going to work out for us. So
They didn't flat out refuse that they couldn't. They said it's up to the state attorney.
which is not my understanding of how it works. I don't think it is up to the state attorney.
Exactly why they need to be told by an attorney. Like, this is not your option. This isn't your only option. Your option is to give the phone back because it doesn't have any evidence to pertain to my charges. It actually just the opposite. It's my evidence to show that I can get this. If they do decide to file charges, I need it anyways in order to file a habeas corpus.
Right, it cuts both ways. Either it's ours because it's your evidence, or it's ours because it's evidence against you and we're entitled to.
Yes. This is clearly showing that it's retaliation due to me being a First Amendment auditor. I tried showing the officers the second time and the third time that they showed up at this bar when I was protesting. Tried showing the videos of me being assaulted and battered. They wouldn't even take a report. They would just leave. And I do have video of that, of the first time that Sergeant McMullen showed up and his officer was trying to look at my videos to make a report, and he stopped her. So I still have that video. This would have never happened if they would have just took my report and then pressed charges on these people that were assaulting and battering me. But the police showed that they don't care, so they gave people permission to just go ahead and beat on me. Mr. Keene?
No, sorry, I'm still here. I'm trying to pull something up for your case, but my computer is running slowly. Because since they haven't filed on the case yet, I don't have discovery. The only thing I have is a complaint, which is, the shortest, most perfunctory version of the facts of your case possible. It doesn't even give 600 Mandalay Avenue. What bar was it outside that you were outside of protesting?
North Island Bar and Grill.
I'm just pulling it up on Google Maps now. Just like more northern Pinellas County.
It's in Clearwater Beach.
Okay, yeah, Clearwater Beach, so northeast, or northwest, kind of, rather.
Yeah, it's on the north side of the beach.
Yeah.
Right next to Speedway.
Okay, got it. I'm just looking at it on a map right now. Where were you located? Were you just on the sidewalk right here outside the bar?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I was back. Actually, when the police showed up the fourth time, I was in the middle of the street defending myself, trying to, by chest bumping him back and warning him that, I'm going to defend myself.
Right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, in the police report, all they're saying here is officers observed defendant in the middle of the street, chest bumping another subject. Defendant was taking a fighting stance, bowing his body, clenching his muscles, and make a swing multiple times, referencing fighting. Defendant was cursing and affecting the moral standards of the public, which constituted a breach of the peace.
And the judge wanted off me 60 days for a plea bargain. Wouldn't lower my bond. And I guess the cop told the judge, or wrote on the report, that they want the highest jail time they can possibly give me. I've never had a disorderly conduct in my life. This is absolutely retaliation, and the judge told me I was being a jerk when she didn't even look at any of my facts or anything.
Right.
Yeah, and then the police have done nothing when I have been assaulted and battered multiple times. I've had other First Amendment auditors out here that got assaulted and battered. They did nothing also about that. I was injured now for the past 4 months, and I'm scared. They're pressing charges on me again. They've done this before. For not giving up my Fourth Amendment right for my ID before I was even an auditor, and sent me to jail. It's clear blank retaliation from the top down.
So, even though the St. Petersburg Clearwater Police Department has your cell phone, do you have any other email or other ways I can contact you?
Email.
So just that email address I sent something to last time?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And that makes my business, what I'm doing here, extremely difficult. And I'm media. I have a right to disseminate that. And they're also trying to charge me for my body cameras that I'm requesting for FOIA. And media doesn't have to pay for that either. for the labor charges, but they're trying to make me pay for the labor charges. They wouldn't let me. Appeal with informa pauperis. So now I have to do a USC 18 Title 242 for deprivation of rights for not letting me appeal under informa pauperis.
Right. So I think what I need to do then is go ahead and reach out to the state attorney's office, see if we can get them to agree to releasing the phone, and then I'll send you another email, I guess, once I have an update and can follow up on that. But in the meantime, I guess you can just reach out to our office whenever you get access to a phone to set up appointments and things like that.
Okay. When?
Or you can just email me back to set up an appointment.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and give you the email of another attorney as well, because my last day in the office is Friday, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So someone else will be working on your case going forward. I'm just kind of getting the ball rolling here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'll email you with all that information and reach out to the state attorney's office this afternoon.
All right, thank you. That'd be great if you get my phone back, ACB. Just email me and let me know what's going on with that. As soon as you know what's going on, that would be much appreciated.
All right, yes sir, Mr. Nairi. I will be in touch.
All right, thank you, Mr. King, for your time.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too, bye. Well, guys, what do you think? Is he gonna work for me or is he gonna work against me?